Good morning, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Sorry I was late. Chloe was going to live stream with me on the porch, and she started coughing. I had to give her a little cough medicine and take her back in the house. How are y'all doing? I missed y'all yesterday. I was going to do a porch chat yesterday evening, but I fell asleep in the recliner with my leg propped up, and then when I woke up, Sanford and Son was on, and I'd been waiting 2 days for that to come on, so I just chilled in the recliner with the dogs. So let me see who's in chat. Sapphire, Cheryl Lynn, Faithful One, RNA. Let me scroll. YouTube monitor. Good morning. Charlie Girl says, Gabby, Cheryl T, Michelle P, Red Rhyme, Shiny Catcher Christy, Samara. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Vicky, good morning. YouTube monitor, you always have lovely comments. I really like you. You are such a nice person. Well, guys, I went to the doctor yesterday. Oh my gosh. I told him about my skin being sore. I told the nurse when she's checking me in, but I had to see a new doctor. She was very lovely, talks more countrified than I do. But she was just examining my leg and stuff, and that's mainly what we talked about was my leg. We got to talking about my leg, and I forgot to mention, that my skin gets sore and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm not supposed to be up walking on my leg, like a lot of walking. I'm supposed to be using a crutch. She's going to send me to a specialist in Kentucky. And it will be free of charge. But they signed me up at the clinic yesterday on Medicaid. And I signed a piece of paper and gave the caseworker permission to talk on my behalf. And she said I should get approved. But if I don't, I will still be having surgery in Pikeville because they have a program down there. If not, if I don't have surgery, she said I'm going to be in a wheelchair. She's like, I don't know how you're walking around with that big knot on your Achilles heel. I said, I just have to grin and bear it. I mean, what can you do? I can't sit around all the time, And, it don't help matters none that I'm like always going. Hey, sweet Southern tea. Good morning, Sunnyside. Sonia. Good morning. Hey, Cece, my grandson was born at 4:30. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, Cece, I hope you can get some relief. Oh, me too. She wrote me some type of medicine. Hold on, let me get me an ashtray. I've not picked this medicine up, and I don't know the name. I just remember it starts with a C, and she told me that it would mask the pain for a time. I've not picked it up yet. I'm going to. It's like $35 or something. Not that bad. Hey, Mike. Good morning. Yes, Sonia, there's usually not a moment in the day that I'm not hurting. Sometimes if I got my leg, if I'm in the recliner, I'm not hurting, but usually I'm in pain constantly, even when I sleep. It's got really bad. It's affected my hip, the sciatic nerve. My good leg is damaged because it tries to compensate for my left leg where I limp. She was telling me all this, which I knew. Anyway, she needs to get some more x-rays, another MRI. I told her I'd had an MRI at an orthopedic a few years ago, and he couldn't read it because of all the fluid. But I shouldn't have that much fluid on me. Oh, yeah, and I've lost 10 pounds. I knew that because my jeans I had on when we were tie-dyeing the other night was falling off my fat hips. They fit in the butt and legs, but around the waist it's too big. Hey Theresa, good morning. Okay, y'all, let's get to the true crime. Oh yeah, and our member stream tonight. I'll probably do the member stream tomorrow night because I've just had a lot going on and I'm not prepared for a ghost story night. So we'll do that tomorrow night. Plus, I want to get my hair colored and stuff. I bought dark ash blonde, y'all. I want this red crap, this 2-color tone hair crap, gone. Completely gone. It's been killing me ever since I saw that skunk boy in the news. I thought, oh my gosh, my hair probably looks like that. Anyways, let's catch up on some true crime. Let me get my stuff pulled up. Okay, so they positively identified little Samuel Olson's body. We all knew that that was the body that was in the tote in the motel room with Theresa Balboa. Okay, so Sam has died from blunt force trauma. I'd like to give her some blunt force trauma. Oh my God, there goes them stinking hens hollering. I like to take my damn iron skillet to this bitch's head. That's what I like to do. I'd probably be more mean than usual towards these weirdos this morning. Okay, I'm going to try to overtalk these chickens. Body found in Jasper motel room, positively identified as 5-year-old Samuel Olson. Cause of death revealed. Jesus, do y'all hear them chickens? Lord have mercy. They do that when they lay eggs. I'm getting ready to have some chicks hatched. My barred rock is, she's sitting on some eggs. I couldn't take them from her. She'll quit laying on me, I believe. Okay. So 5-year-old Houston boy, whose body authorities say was kept hidden in a storage unit before being discovered in a motel in Jasper, Texas, has been officially identified. God, that's annoying. And cause of death has been ruled a homicide, authorities said Tuesday. The identity of Samuel Olson was confirmed following an autopsy conducted by the Harris County Institute of Forensic Sciences in Houston. The cause of his death is homicidal violence and blunt head trauma. The institute, which conducts all autopsies in the county, said in an email the institute did not provide additional details on the boy's death, and a spokeswoman didn't immediately return an email seeking comment. Theresa Ray Balboa, 29, who was the girlfriend of Samuel's father, has been charged with tampering with evidence, a human corpse. Goddamn chickens are annoying. I'm so sorry. Prosecutors have said they plan to file additional charges against Balboa, Andrea Bill, I think it's how you say that, with the Harris County District Attorney's Office said during a court hearing Monday that a murder investigation is pending. Damn chickens got me distracted. Bob Scott, Balboa's attorney, declined to comment Tuesday. Balboa is jailed on bonds totaling $600,000. Samuel's body was found June 1st inside a plastic tote in a motel in Jasper. Prosecutors have said Balboa was on her way to Louisiana. Police believe Sam died weeks before he was reported missing on May 27th, according to an arrest affidavit. He would have turned 6 years old on May 29th. Let me write that down. May 29th, D-Day. And then that was that, Saturday. Okay, Balboa initially accused Samuel's mother and a man who presented himself as a police officer of taking the boy. Samuel had been living with Balboa since April 30th, which was the last day he was seen at school. Authorities have not said why Sam was staying with Balboa. Sam's father, Dalton Olson, lived at a different address. Sam's parents had been involved in a custody battle over the boy after filing for divorce in January 2020. Balboa's roommate told investigators that Theresa called him May 10th, said the boy was dead, according to the arrest affidavit. The boy's body was kept in a bathtub of the suburban Houston apartment where Theresa Balboa lived until she and her roommate placed it in a plastic tote, hid it in a storage unit on May 13th. A tip from a friend of Theresa Balboa's led police to a motel room in Jasper, where officers found her and the plastic tote with the boy's body. Tim Miller, the founder of Texas EquiSearch, said the latest developments do not come as a surprise. The developments come days after hundreds of hours of work and searching by Texas EquiSearch volunteers and law enforcement. Everybody forgot about the holiday. This is about a baby, Tim Miller said. Tim said he always questioned Balboa's story. I put my finger in her face and I said, at the end of the day, this is going to be over with. Do you understand? And she looked at me right in the eyes and said, yes, sir, just like that, Tim Miller said. Ooh, buddy, I wouldn't want him on me. Now, Tim Miller said he hopes the law brings justice for this little boy. Legal analyst Brian Weiss said more work needs to be done. I think right now, without rushing to judgment, I think it's probably reasonable to assume that at some point, if police and prosecutors are able to literally cross their T's and dot their I's, Theresa Balboa could be facing charges of injury to a child or capital murder. Injury to a child, my ass. This is freaking capital murder. Now they need to quit that crap. Injury to a child, she freaking killed him. Hey, this is a slam dunk. As long as law enforcement done everything by the book, and as long as everything, goes by the book at trial or whatever, hey, she's going to be cuffed and stuffed and going to prison. And she actually should get the damn death penalty. She should be on death row with stinking Darlie Routier. 2 peas in a freaking pod. Beating on a little kid. He should have never been in her custody. She don't even have her own damn kids. She don't have her own damn kids, and didn't show up for court for them, but she'll take care of somebody else's kid, right? So she can beat on them. Probably jealous of little Sam's biological mother, and took it out on him, resented him over it. I still don't understand why nobody called to check on this youngin'. I have no idea why she was left to care for this kid. It makes no sense. Prayers for little Sam. I hope they can get his little body laid to rest. He has just been through so much. Beat to death, put in a bathtub for 2 days, put in a plastic tote. Having to have an autopsy done. Bless his little heart. I'd like to go in there in my kitchen, get my damn iron skillet out, and fly to Houston, just take it upside her damn head. See how she likes blunt force trauma. I know I shouldn't say stuff like that, but I'm just so sick of these sons of bitches. I really am. I hope nobody posts this child's funeral pictures in a video like Cassius was done. I just want to say that. That's the biggest bunch of hogwash I have ever heard in my life. That's probably one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen on YouTube. Cash Gurnan's casket pictures in a video. That's bullshit. Some things you just don't do. Okay, so what happened? Okay, so they were in a custody battle, and so Sam, I guess, went to visit his dad for a weekend, and his dad never gave him back to the biological mom. This is what she said. Okay, she said that she filed paperwork and all that, and police was trying to serve him, but they never could find Dalton. They couldn't find Sam. That's what she says. Good on you, Cece, says it, my lovely friend. Hey, Melanie. Good morning, Cece and friend. Sorry, I'm like gardening, listening in. Oh, girl, my cucumbers are growing. Anyways, guys, I didn't mean to get off on a rant, but I've quit watching everybody on YouTube. But I heard somebody put up video. Well, I saw it of Cash Gurnan's casket and stuff. That's just going too far. And for number one, we are amateurs on here. And number two, an investigative journalist, a real one, would never do something like that. And I'm going to move on. Garbage. Complete garbage. Anybody that would do that. I don't care who gets mad about it. I've been so pissed off over that. It's just some things you just don't do in life, You just don't do those things. Yes, cucumbers. Yeah, it is going too far. It's very disrespectful. I'm going to tell you what. If something tragic ever happened to my son and somebody pulled a trick like that on YouTube, I'd drive to their house and drag them out. That's just the facts. I'd sue the pants off of them. God, it makes me so freaking mad. I'm going to move on now. So we'll keep following Sam's case. They'll be charging her with murder soon. If they just charge her with injury to a child, I'm going to be really, really pissed off. They may charge her with that. She's going to get a murder charge, though, for sure. So she was planning to flee to Louisiana. She didn't have a vehicle with her, though. So how was she planning to get to Louisiana? Greyhound bus? She going to take that child's dead body on a Greyhound bus? Or was she going to get that friend that dropped her off at the motel to give her a ride? I don't know. I'm confused about that because I thought that they impounded her vehicle to search it. I don't know. But definitely the roommate that helped cover up Cash's murder, he needs to be charged. Why has he not been charged? Because he's making a deal with law enforcement and prosecutors. That's why. That's bullshit. What kind of person? I mean, if a normal person, if a friend, roommate called you and was like, oh my God, I just killed my boyfriend, girlfriend's child. They're laying here dead on the bed. A normal person would hang up the phone and call 911. They wouldn't go buy duct tape and totes. They wouldn't go home and move the little boy's body into the bathtub. And I wonder what was up with those scratching noises the neighbor said she heard on the wall. But here's the thing. By the time that girl heard the scratching noise when they first moved in, Cash would have allegedly been dead. Maybe he wasn't dead. Maybe he was just really, really injured really bad, half alive when they put him in the bathtub. Maybe he was scratching. I don't know. Something's weird about that for sure. Anyways, prayers for Sam's family. I wish they would give us some more details, guys. Like I want to know why. Why was he there? Now, someone said COVID. Okay, a normal parent, when their kid's sick, COVID or not, they're going to go pick them up and take care of them themselves. A normal grandmother would do that too. So, I don't know. It just don't make sense to me. Let me look at the chat. Hey, Kay, she was probably going to try to go to Louisiana and feed Sam's remains to the alligators in the swamp. Oh, gosh, I bet she was. Maybe she was cleaning crime scene. Oh, yeah, she could have been. And the scratching noise was probably like maybe a scrub pad or something, scrubbing the blood up. Maybe the girl was just trying to get in front of the TV camera. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I never thought about that. Sometimes I don't think about that because, I don't know. I just wouldn't lie like that for attention myself. So sometimes I forget not everybody's like that. I don't like the grandma in this case either. I felt really bad for her at first. I still feel bad for her. I mean, I guess they never dreamed that she would kill Sam. But damn, I just don't understand why she was allowed to keep him and nobody knew that he was dead. Nobody knew he was missing because they didn't call and check on him. From my understanding, that's just so weird. So weird. And they had to have known she didn't have her own children. It's me, Natalie. Yeah, Molly's disgusting. She screamed last night that no, she did not get permission from the parents to post the funeral pics, excusing it because she feels they weren't caring parents. Hey, it don't matter if they was pieces of shit or not. Right's right and wrong's wrong. That's disgusting. I don't want to feud with nobody, but that's disgusting. I don't care to feud if they want to. And I stand by my statements. That's disgusting. It's unethical. To do something like that, you got no morals or integrity. Sunnyside, I was on top chat. No one even checked on him. I know, it's disgusting. She's got some nerve. I know it. Hey, they said that Critical K is being sued right now for some stuff, something about somebody's mom, something about a true crime case. I don't know. I don't watch her. I just seen, somebody talking about it. You can get sued. You can get sued for doing things like that. And this is what people need to do when you're doing these cases. You need to think, what if that was my child? And for those assholes that say, oh, that never happened to my child, you don't know what'll happen in this world. They could be walking down the street and run into a weirdo. Playing at the park, run into a weirdo. You don't ever know. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Okay. I don't have to move on or I'll really get into some trouble this morning. Which I really don't care. I don't respect none of these losers that do shit like that. I may not be good at true crime and I may not get a lot of people in my chat, but you'll never ever catch me doing something like that for views. Ever. I don't care if I had one person in my chat. I'd never stoop to that level. It would never enter my mind to do something like that. Normal people, it don't. Okay, let me see. What else was I going to tell you about? Oh, Sarm Heslop, guys. They're not doing nothing with her case. And I am not seeing nobody talk about her case. I've not talked about it much lately because there's no freaking updates. So I ran across an article this morning. I just wanted to share with y'all about her friends and her family and friends. They're freaking outraged. They're outraged. There's no updates. It's like police are not doing anything there. I know this is going to play a video. Let's see. Maybe it won't. I could have swore when I opened this article it played a video this morning. Okay. It probably will as soon as I start reading. Yep. There it goes. Let me just mute it. Okay. Sarm Heslop, the UK woman last seen at a U.S. Virgin Islands bar with her American boyfriend, Ryan Bain, has been missing for 3 full months as of Tuesday. Shut up, Raven. Weirdo. Okay, friends have said they do not believe she would have run away and gone into hiding on her own and are hoping that someone on St. John witnessed something that investigators can use to crack the case. Sarm has now been missing for 3 months, and the lack of news or information is excruciating for her family and friends back home. Her friend said in a statement Tuesday, "We continue to do everything in our power to keep Sarm at the forefront of people's minds, but ultimately, we just want to know what has happened to her." Well, I can tell you what's happened to her, but I don't got no proof. They know what happened to her. They just don't have no proof. Ryan Bain killed her. Heslop, 41, and Ryan Bain, 44, were seen leaving the 420 Dissenter Bar and Restaurant on St. John at around 10 p.m. March 7th. At 2:30 a.m., Ryan Bain called 911 to report her missing, although police have not said they're not sure she made it all the way back to his 47-foot catamaran, the Siren Song, in Frank Bay. Police told him to contact the U.S. Coast Guard for a search and rescue mission in case she had fallen overboard. He waited 10 hours to do that. And although he has not been named as a suspect or person of interest, he retained a high-powered local lawyer and refused to allow police to search his boat. I'm going to kill that raven if you don't shut up. A large-scale search by land and air and sea turned up nothing. Now, the locals said if she went into the water, she would have washed up on shore. Some kind of evidence would have washed up. Virgin Islands police reported no new updates in the case Tuesday. And they said a woman's body found on the neighboring island of St. Cruz. Is that how you say that? Last month was not her. No, it wasn't a Caucasian, so it wasn't her for sure. Neither Bain nor his attorney, David Caddy, responded to Fox News' request for comment on the 3-month mark. In May, Heslop's friends announced a GoFundMe campaign to raise $10,000 being offered by Crime Stoppers and to pay for any potential travel expenses for her family should the need arise. Hey, her family couldn't even, when she first went missing, or friends, they couldn't even come and look for her because of COVID-19. They weren't allowed to travel, I guess. Oh my gosh, they had cranked up a big truck down the road. Hold on. Can you guys hear that loud? I may have to move. This place is really starting to get on my nerves. That's all they do is run equipment up here during the day. Okay, any funds not used for the reward or travel expenses will be donated to two charities that have helped us in the search for SARM, and one charity close to SARM's heart, LB Trust Global, Coast Guard Foundation, and Battersea. The friends said in a message posted to their website, findsarm.com. As of Tuesday, they had raised about $15,000. Heslop is described as an athletic Caucasian woman who stands about 5 feet 8 inches tall, with long brown hair and a tattoo on her shoulder of a seahorse, butterfly, and flower. And she had only met Ryan Bain on a dating app right before the pandemic hit. And her and her friends, I believe they sailed from Italy to the Virgin Islands. And she decided that she was going to work on Ryan Bain's fancy catamaran as a chef. There's all kinds of pictures of her fixing this gourmet food. It looks so good. Anyways, they were dating too. But now Ryan Bain has a history of being abusive. His ex-wife, Corey Stevenson, she contacted the U.S. Virgin Islands police when she learned that Ryan's girlfriend was missing. And boy, she had a lot to tell them, and she had documents to back up her story because he had been arrested and convicted of beating up on her. He beat up on her several times. She's defending Cash's murder too, making a mockery out of Cash's murder. Hope Carmen smacks her. Yeah, same way she did the Watts case. You do an amazing job with your channel, sweet Sissy. Oh, thank you. Sapphire, shut up, Raven. Birds don't want you. I'm like, I know. Every time I started talking and got done, that raven started a squawking. I feed them. There's 2 of them that hang out here all day long. They talk back and forth. It's the only place I got to stream at right now. So I could have went out in the building. I thought about that. We may do that tomorrow. Go out in the building if I can get my big ass past the lawnmower. It's blocking the way. Well, I hope there's some developments in SARM's case. I saw someone say, well, she could have run away. Look, if she'd have wanted to run away from him, she would have still contacted her family and friends. She could have, contacted them. She's not in hiding. They talked to her all the way up till like 10 o'clock that night. She was talking to some of her friends. Her cell phone, everything was left behind on the catamaran. And if this weirdo Ryan Bain don't have anything to hide, why wouldn't he let them search his boat? If there's no crime that happened, what are you worried about? And I'm going to tell you why he waited 10 hours to call the Coast Guards, because he had to clean up the crime scene, make sure everything was cleaned up. See, he's the captain of a boat. He sails around everywhere. He knew when he called police, they would tell him to contact the Coast Guard, because when he called police, he told them she went overboard. He woke up to the sound of the anchor alarm going off. She was nowhere to be found on the boat. So he knows all this. That's why he called police. He knew that they would tell him to call the Coast Guard. Anybody with common sense knows that if something happens in the water, in the ocean, you call the freaking Coast Guard. Duh. Hell, I don't even sail. Don't get on sailboats. I mean, just boats here on the lake. And I know this. I love all the different sounds of nature. Yeah, it's really peaceful out here when they're not running equipment down there. Usually me and the dogs, we come out here after I get my coffee made in the morning, and we just sit here, and they try to attack squirrels when they sneak up. I just read the news. Okay. Now, we got a sad case to talk about. Let me see. Did I write this woman's name down? I can't remember where this happened at. Brianna Joyce, 19. She filmed herself beating her baby infant, suffocating the baby, sent it to the baby's father. The baby's not dead. Praise the Lord, the baby is not dead. Social services tracked her down. But let me get this pulled up. She even told the father, she said, I'm making her eat cat food. You bitch. I'd like to shove a can of cat food down your throat. Can you believe that people would do crap like this? She says, F this baby. Mom films herself beating and suffocating infant daughter. Okay, so this happened in Florida. Everything always happens in Florida. Most of this. She looks like a freaking nut. Let me get pulled up. Now, she deserves to go to prison for the rest of her life. I hope they never let her have this baby back. They need to terminate her rights, whatever it's called. She should never be allowed to even lay her eyes on this precious baby again. F this baby. Mom films herself beating, suffocating infant daughter, sends video to baby's dad. Look at her. Freak. A Florida woman was arrested on Sunday for allegedly abusing her 5-week-old daughter in video she sent to the newborn's father. Brianna Joy, I think it's called, her name's Brianna Joyce, 19, reportedly sent videos depicting abuse following an argument with the baby's father. The videos Joyce sent showed her slapping, suffocating the baby with a blanket for 37 seconds, throwing her off a bed, according to the Miami Herald. Well, this is getting boring. I'm really treating your child like dog shit. I'm just going to send you videos. No more talking, Joyce wrote in the message to the father, followed by a line of mostly unintelligible text. Additionally, Joyce allegedly sent messages saying, F this baby, and like a dog. WTVJ reported that she also told the father she was feeding their daughter cat food. Babies can't even eat at 5 weeks old. They're just supposed to have bottles. According to the Herald, she's like forcing cat food in the baby's mouth. Ugh. According to the Herald, the father forwarded the videos to the Department of Children and Families, who attempted to find Joyce at her home. A social worker reported Joyce's newborn and 1-year-old missing to the Highly, I don't know how to say that, police department, who located the family at an apartment in Liberty City on Sunday. The Herald reported that the 5-week-old is safe under observation at the hospital. Joyce's 1-year-old child is staying with a relative. Joyce was charged with making written threats to kill or do bodily harm, domestic battery by strangulation, and child abuse without great bodily harm. Jail records suggest she will be placed on house arrest if she makes bond. She is due back in court on June 28th. She shouldn't have no bond. She did do great bodily harm. She did do great bodily harm. I like forced cat poop down her mouth. That's exactly what they should do to these assholes. See, they wrote the law all freaking wrong. When it comes to child abuse, if they can prove you did something to a kid and there's video proof of this, she should have the same punishment done to her. That's just my opinion. I know it don't work that way, but that's what should happen. Really. That makes me sick. I can't even look at her no more. I mean, I just like to go through the screen and just throat punch her, choke slam her. Pure evil. God, it makes me mad. I know I shouldn't say stuff like that, but I can't help it. Hey, Tina, they don't know Darian Lyers was living. What's going on? They trying to say Darian didn't kill Cash or something? Are they dumb? Let me tell y'all something. They just come up with that crazy shit. They just come up with that crazy crap for shock value. They're shock jockeys. They ain't worth air in a jug. I wouldn't piss on none of them if they's on fire. I'm sorry. I'm done with these freaking weirdo freaks on YouTube. I quit watching everybody. There's people I still like on here, of course, but I have quit watching YouTube. I just heard about that funeral video and looked it up. Someone had told me about it. And I've been pissed off for a couple days over that. Okay, what else was we going to talk about? Xavier. I haven't been watching anybody, so I don't guess nobody's been talking about this kid's case. So we're going to this morning. I need to put his name in the title. So little Xavier disappeared. His mom didn't even report him missing. Yeah, we're just going to move on if I can get this. I don't want to get started on these weirdos on YouTube. I care less about them. Okay. I'm a little bit mean this morning, guys. I can't help it. You know how you just get fed up with stuff, you know, and you just like, okay, I'm done with it. Okay. 11-year-old boy still missing weeks after vanishing while riding on a bike. His mom, okay, this is the little boy we was talking about that his mom didn't report him missing. His neighbor did. Then it comes out that he was like a full-time caregiver for his mother. She's got a prosthetic leg or something and has a hard time getting it on. So there's Xavier, 11, vanished while riding a bike. See, that's weird to me because I read that his neighbor, the lady, reported him missing because he wasn't out riding his bike that morning. He had a routine. Let's see. Authorities in Idaho have asked the public for tips in the ongoing disappearance of an 11-year-old boy who vanished on May 27th. Xavier Harrelson was reportedly last seen on his bike near a Montezuma mobile home park where he lives with his mother. While Xavier is considered endangered, Division of Criminal Investigation Director Mitch Mortevet told the Des Moines Star that they have not found any evidence of foul play. Residents told the news outlet that they would regularly see Xavier riding outside on his bike. They said they did not see him the morning he disappeared. He was reported missing that afternoon. According to KCCI, investigators said they have collected all surveillance footage in the area. They also said the missing boy's family is cooperating with the ongoing investigation. Meanwhile, neighbors told KCRG that there were screaming matches between Xavier and his mother. They said the 11-year-old was a caretaker for his mother, who is an amputee, who has difficulty putting on her prosthetic leg due to an undisclosed health condition. If she's got that wrong with her, I seriously doubt she could have killed him and got rid of him. He could have run away. Who knows? I wonder who else lives in the home, though, besides Xavier and his mom. Okay, according to the news outlet, a neighbor reported Xavier missing, not his mother. The mother has not spoken to the media regarding her son's disappearance. Isn't that a little weird, guys? Most mothers are in front of the camera pleading for their child's safe return. Detectives have expanded their search to cover Montezuma's Diamond Lake Park, which is located half a mile from Xavier's home. K9s previously searched the boy's home on June 1st. Xavier was last seen wearing a red shirt, blue pajama pants, and black shoes. Anyone with information regarding Xavier's whereabouts should call the sheriff's office 641-623-2107. I don't know how you say that. Poweshiek County Sheriff's Office. Bless his heart. Now, I believe this is around somewhere where Molly Tibbetts disappeared from, and later they found her body in the cornfield. I believe. Don't take my word on that, but it seems like I heard that on the news. Now I'm going to look at the chat. And I just want to apologize, guys. I'm sorry I went on a rant about that video about Cash. It just bothers me. You know, I've got to realize I have got to realize that not all people think like I do and like most of my chat does. I've got to realize that. You know what? I just don't want to know nothing else that's going on YouTube regarding these true crime cases with people doing stuff like that because it just raises my blood pressure. Smart. It's another sad case. The neighbor reported him missing. So so why are they saying that he disappeared after going on a bike ride when his neighbor reported him missing? Because he wasn't outside riding his damn bike. She can do just about anything she could do before the prosthetic. Look at the guy from Lion King. Yeah. Ran away, CC. It's your channel. I say I'll be called a hillbilly and everything over what I did say. Oh my God, that damn truck. I think it's leaving. Hold on a minute. I think they're leaving. Me and Mark were talking about this morning. You know, a lot of times it is peaceful up here, but the noise has got really bad up here. Like we're sick of it. We're sick of it. I mean, it starts real early. I hope he's found safe too. My heart breaks for Tristan Bailey. Oh yeah, let's see what's going on with that. Let's see if there's any updates about that. I know that the mom, dentist office called. I know that the mom, Aiden Fucci's mom was arrested scrubbing blood off the jeans. That's all I see. Mother of teenage murder suspect accused of scrubbing son's bloody jeans. We didn't know this. So she was arrested for tampering with evidence and bonded out like 2 hours later. Like, I get trying to protect your kids, but you can't protect them when they're hurting other people's kids. Okay, think about this. So, what if she had successfully covered up for Aiden? Successfully, and let's just say police, he was never arrested. Don't she know that he would do it again? Yes, he had this fascination with wanting to kill somebody. He told some people, hey, I want to lure somebody into the woods and murder them. But nobody told on him because he probably told a bunch of teeny boppers and they probably just thought he was trying to act big. A lot of talk. That's okay. We love hillbilly. Yeah, we love them. Let's just embrace it. Hey, I'm getting ready to get me some bibs like a hillbilly, but I won't be going without a shirt. 49 defensive ones, just evil. I know it. Why won't Xavier's mom go on camera pleading for her son? But hey, she didn't even report him missing. The neighbor had to file a missing persons report. So I was thinking in my mind, well, maybe she couldn't have killed Xavier if she's got a prosthetic leg. But Cheryl T said, hey, she can get along. She can get around good with the prosthetic leg. Now, they did say she had trouble getting it on. Now, my little brother's dad, he was a double amputee from being a bad diabetic. And he just could not wear his prosthetic legs. He said they really hurt, up above his knee and stuff. They probably didn't fit right. Medicaid those probably cheap ones. Medicaid paid for. So Xavier's mom, she's hiding something, guys. She's hiding something, or she'd go on camera. She didn't even report her kid missing. Who don't report their kid missing? We're talking about Xavier, Mark.
Let me get a cigarette. I'm getting right now.
Okay, here. And the noise.
It's more in the drawer.
Okay.
Oh, I need some of that there.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to get off here in a minute. Mayor of Easttown on HBO. Oh, yeah, let me tell y'all something. We did not miss the Jennifer Doolittle movie. I thought I missed it. It actually comes on Saturday at 8 o'clock. Something else I want to tell y'all. I watched Cellmate Secrets about Casey Anthony, and boy, oh boy, was it interesting. Hey, she had a guard and a cell buddy named Robin. I can't remember her last name. I've got an article. She had them wrapped around her finger. And actually, the prison guard, I believe her name's Sylvia something, she got fired. Well, they was going to fire her, and the captain or whoever let her resign. But she got in trouble because Casey Anthony was not supposed to be interacting with anybody else. She was on isolation. But Sylvia, the guard, let them interact and pass notes. For a long time, they passed notes through the library books. You can do it that way. I've actually done that back in the day. But Sylvia caught on, and then she just started letting them. But anyways, this Robin chick gets transferred to prison because her boyfriend got her in trouble for weed. When she gets up there in prison, she spills the beans on them. She gets that guard fired and everything. And guess what? She didn't get nothing, took off her sentence for it. Hold on, guys. Come on, Bubba. Now, lady, I didn't say you could come out here. Why don't they teach these guards about manipulation? Well, here's what she said. Oh, if you guys want to watch it, if you've got on demand, go to Lifetime, not the Lifetime Movie Network. I believe I found it just on the regular Lifetime. Cellmate Secrets. It's the first. There's only one episode because this is the first season, and it's Casey Anthony. It is so good. Yeah, it's called Cellmate Secrets. Lifetime television. It is so good. I'm going to go back and watch it today and try to take some notes so that we can do a review on it. Is Chloe okay?
She's soft and no.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to get off here and tend to her. Poor kid, they put up orange ribbons, his favorite color, around his. Oh, I hope they find Xavier. I just think it's so weird. They say he goes missing riding his bike, but the neighbor said she reported him missing because he wasn't out riding his bike. Like, what's the deal here? Well, that's what I'm saying, Mark, is the news is reporting that he went missing after riding his bike. Yeah, it's conflicting. Mark's following this case. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to be nice to him, guys. A good friend of mine lives in the same neighborhood as Tristan's family. They're getting lots of love. There are ribbons all over the neighborhood. Hey, you know what? You know what I heard? I believe it was the sheriff or something. They said that they was not going to be putting up with people bullying Tristan Bailey's family online. And I was thinking, amen to that. Now, these other sheriffs from these other cases, they need to be saying the same thing. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You can get your ass sued over doing stuff on social media. Look at Without a Crystal Ball. She's being sued by, what's her name? Tati Westbrook? I don't know, whatever happened to that. And then they say Critical Case being sued for $10 million. That lady ain't got $10 million. You know? You got to watch what you do and say on social media. People think you can't get in trouble, but you can. You sure can. Sunnyside, you cracked me up. Oh, thank you. Yes, Tristan's family needs support and love. They do. I don't get these people that want to bash victims, families, and the murder victims. Like, we're supposed to be advocating for the victims, the murder victims, their families. Like, I don't get that. And you're supposed to be respectful. You really are. I mean, do y'all think that these investigative journalists put out stuff that's disrespectful and stuff to the family? I mean, sometimes they may, but most of them are pretty professional and pretty, ethical. I think it got said, oh, did it? Man, I never did like. Well, I watched her for a while. Hold on, Skylar. I watched her for a while, and I was just like a silent viewer, and like I would catch her in lies, and it wasn't like, you know how sometimes I get mixed up and stuff. It wasn't like that. Like, she would flat out lie, and she would make up things on those teen moms. Like that one real pretty girl on there, I can't remember her name. She said that girl was doing cocaine. That girl's probably never done a drug in her life. She takes care of her baby, been going to college, I believe, to be a nurse or something. And she lied on her. Then she lied and acted like her neighbors took her pride flag down and tore it up. And then it came out she had done that crap. She just wanted, like, I don't know, views. She's weird. All she does is scratch her freaking hair and shit. I watch Silently too. Hey, I unsubscribed to her. I unsubscribed to just about everything besides like documentaries, true crime, some true crime, like real true crime. Real true crime videos, documentaries, stuff like that. Like, what's that one show I watch? I think it's called Real's True Crime Documentaries. Love those. Like, I don't know, I just got tired of everything and just unsubscribed, and hey, my mind's been better. They live to generate animosity and chaos. Yeah, I can't stand that. Anything for a view. And here's something else that kills me. There's like, I can't stay on the same case just over and over, day after day after day, unless there's like some updates or something. But what kills me is when people jump on these cases that's making headlines, and they do it just for the views, and they don't do it for the right reason. That kills me. I like to talk about them all if I can. It's just like they just like to beat a dead horse, as the saying goes. I unscribed loads of DC true crime. My mind's been better. Me too, Sonia. Yeah, I'm done with the drama community completely. I'm completely done with it. I haven't watched anything, and it's been about 2 weeks now, I think. Yeah. Oh, Chloe, she's barking at Mark. Chloe, come here. Guys, I'm going to have to get off here and tend to my dogs. Mark's getting ready to leave. Chloe's out here barking. Well, never mind. He's leaving. Hold on a minute. He left. Never mind. Now, Chloe, he went to the store. He'll be back. I don't know why you like him so good. I'm the one that does everything for you. I get jealous, yeah. Just not letting the Watts case go. It's even on TikTok, y'all. People are going to Shanann Watts in the girl's grave and doing videos and putting it on TikTok. There's just some things that you don't do. Like, I'm going to be in Kingsport. What is it? Not this weekend. Next weekend. I'm not going to go to Evelyn Boswell's grave and film it and take pictures and put it up on my channel. I guess I'm a bad YouTuber, but I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. Would I like to go by there? Yes. Actually, she's buried in Bristol, I found out. She's not buried on Muddy Creek, but I'm just not doing it. I don't think that's right, guys. I wouldn't want somebody doing my loved one that way. Yeah, it's ridiculous. There's nasty spreading lies. You know what, Natalie? What is wrong with these people saying that that's not Darian Brown on the video? Like, when he comes back for court. What is wrong with them people? You can clearly see it's his hair and everything, his face and everything. Like, what is wrong with them? I'm telling you, they do it for shock value, guys, whatever you call it, to get people to be like, oh my God, and when you do things like that, most of the people that watch you don't really support you. Hey, my channel is just going to stay the way it is, and I'm just going to do things the way I do, and I'm never going to change. Never. It's called respecting the dead. Yes, Shirley, just like you're not supposed to walk on people's graves. You're not. I was taught that at a very young age by my grandfather. We used to go to the cemetery all the time, take flowers and stuff. And I remember walking on a grave and him scolding me. Not me, just scolding me. And I never did it again. He's like, that's disrespectful, sis. You notice they can never run calm streams. That's a red flag. Yeah. Because nobody would listen. Nobody would listen. They would have about as many people as I did if they just done things the regular, normal way. Didn't have chaos and stuff. I'd be nervous if I had that many people in my stream to begin with. When I looked down and saw 60 people in my stream last week, my heart started beating fast because I'm like, who are these people? I usually know about everybody that's watching me in the mornings, most people. It's crazy, guys. That's why I just unsubscribed, didn't watch, and I told myself this morning I'm not going to bring up that cash video. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. It bothers me. It really bothers me. Well, that yellow jacket over there is going to be high as hell because, let me tell you why. I had Chloe's cough medicine out here, and I spilled a little bit on the banister, and that yellow jacket's over there into it. It'll probably die. Damn yellow jacket's going to overdose, y'all. I wish I could sit and talk with my grandpa. Oh, me too. Me too. Nope, it doesn't pull views being calm. Nope, it don't. Do you know what? That's all right. You know what? Not a lot of people respect them. Of course, they got loyal viewers. But you know what? I wouldn't want to be a person where nobody had nothing nice to ever say about me. And I'm sorry if anybody likes those channels. Like, hey, we can have a difference of opinion and us still get along, right? I just don't think things like that is right. It's going too far. You got to think, what if that was my child being done that way? Praise God indeed, yeah. Hey, y'all pray for Jack's mom. Hey, she had her kidney removed. And it was worse than what they thought. And she put this in the Discord, or I wouldn't repeated it. She didn't send it to me privately. So if y'all pray for her. I told her when she gets healed up and stuff, she'll probably feel like a new person having that old bad kidney out of her. Chloe, you are so demanding. Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'll try to do a porch chat later if I can. If I can. I've got to get my ghost stories ready for tomorrow night for my member stream. I should be doing it tonight, but I'm unprepared. And I want to get my hair colored and stuff for the next time I'm on camera. So if we do a porch chat this evening, I may not be on camera. It's just according if I got time to get myself together. Sometimes when I'm at home, guys, I don't like wearing makeup. It clogs my pores. And sometimes I just like for my, just have a fresh face and let it breathe. But anyways, y'all have a wonderful day. Hey, thanks for chatting and supporting me. Everybody, y'all leave me a comment below. Helps the analytics. I hate saying stuff like that, but that's the only thing I'm going to ask of. Leave me a comment below. Give me your opinion on the true crime cases. And y'all have a great day. I may see y'all later. I'll make a post if I'm going to do a porch chat. Anyways, be safe, be kind, and peace.